So I think I just slept for 2 hours before my CAT exam, and I had to literally run to the exam center for about 1.5 kilometers. When I was sitting there in front of the screen, I was feeling very sleepy. But as soon as the CAT exam started, I don't know what happened to me, and for 2 hours I didn't even blink, I think. So there were 3 different questions which were MCQ based instead of the normal TITA questions that they had. And I did the mistake of attempting those 3 questions, and I got all 3 of them wrong.
The formula to get 99 percentile score is here. Enroll now. The link is in the description and in comments. See you there.
So I'm Utsav Kapoor. I'm from Delhi, and I've done my graduation in biochemistry from Shivaji College in Delhi University. Then I decided to take a gap year to prepare for CAT. So I finished my graduation in 2021, and so after that I had applied for a master's in biochem actually. And like, not to brag or anything, but I had got a rank 1 in the DU merit list for a master's in biochem, but I decided not to join. So like, after my biochem, before joining a master's, I sat and thought about it, and I realized that I didn't want to pursue a career in research. So after that I started looking out for other options. I looked out for various options like different government job exams. I even gave an exam for a role in the Supreme Court. After that I decided MBA looked like one of the best options that I had. And so I prepared for all of the MBA entrance exams like IFT, CAT, XAT, all of them. So what my strategy basically was that before joining any coaching institute or something like that, for the initial first month, I started preparing myself from the Arun Sharma Quant's book. So I solved the initial questions of probability, permutations and combinations and set theory, as it was something very new for me. I was studying these topics for the first time. So for the first month, I just cleared my basic concepts in these subjects so that when I'm going forward to enroll myself in a coaching institute, I don't really lag behind in the classes. So from January, I started preparing in an online coaching institute on an academy. So I studied just math, just quants, because it was my weakest section. So my strategy basically for the other sections like VARC and DILR was just solving 2 to 3 sets of like RC and the DILR sets every day. I used to solve 2 to 3 sets. After 6 months, like around July, I was confident that I'd be able to do well, so I started giving mocks. So initially I used to score a little low in the mocks exam, but after a while, like, I gave around 40 to 45 mocks. During November, I used to score a good 99 plus percentile in the mocks also. So the resources that I used was, one, I was taking the math classes on Unacademy, and I used to take the mocks from Career Launcher. And also there's a very good website called 2IIM where they posted reading articles every day. So what I did was I used to read a variety of articles every day so that during CAT I do not get flustered by looking at a very different article. So in my CAT first lot, the very first article was a philosophy article related to Stoicism. So I was able to do that comfortably because I'd read a lot of articles on philosophy before. So the idea is basically to read a variety of different articles so that no topic becomes uncomfortable for you. My strategy for D-Day was to go similar to what I used to do in my mocks. But the D-Day was a very different and uncomfortable day for me. So what happened actually was, so I live in Delhi and my CAT center was in Meerut, which is like 3 hours away. So I had to go a day before because my slot was in the morning. I had booked a private bus to go there at 4 p.m. But the bus was 3 hours late and I reached Meerut at around 11 p.m. And when I reached there, I had already booked a hotel near the CAT center, but they denied me the room that day. So they said that no, the rooms are full, although I booked the room, but they denied me the room. And at 12 a.m. in the night, I started looking for different hotels, and I finally found one at around 1:30 a.m. and I had to wake up 5:30 in the morning for my CAT. So I think I just slept for 2 hours before my CAT exam, and I had to literally run to the exam center for about 1.5 kilometers. When I was sitting there in front of the screen, I was feeling very sleepy. But as soon as the CAT exam started, I don't know what happened to me, and for 2 hours I didn't even blink, I think. And I followed whatever strategy I had, and I think I kept my calm and did my best. So what happened to me during the D-Day was, in the first VARC section itself, it was slightly different because they had changed the VA sectionals. So there were 3 different questions which were MCQ based instead of the normal TITA questions that they had. And I did the mistake of attempting those 3 questions, and I got all 3 of them wrong. So in hindsight, I shouldn't have done that, but I was lucky that it was VARC, and I didn't realize that I had gone wrong there. So it didn't affect my performance in the next 2 sections, and I was able to do the next 2 sections really well. So following these strategies on my D-Day, I scored 95.35 percentile in VARC, 99.2 in quants, and 99.6 in DILR, which made my overall percentile to be 99.7. And so I got calls from all colleges except Ahmedabad and Bangalore. So my best calls were basically Calcutta and FMS. So actually I'm really hoping to convert FMS in a day or 2, I think. So my best and the worst interview experiences was, I'll start with my worst one. So IIM Shillong was my worst interview because that felt more like a UPSC interview to me, because they asked me a lot about government policies and what should happen and what not. And to be very honest, I was a little clueless about those topics, and they just grilled me on that, and they didn't ask me any other question basically. So that was one of my worst interviews. And my best interview, I think, was FMS, where I got a very easy extempore. So they asked me, why should FMS select you as part of my extempore? And they asked me very easy questions on my academics also that I had already prepared for. So it all went very smoothly. While going for an interview, I think people should keep 3 things in mind. One, to be very aware of whatever is going on in the news. Like, you should definitely be prepared for at least 3 to 4 months before going to the interview, that news. And secondly, you should be very prepared with whatever your academics were. Like whatever you studied in your graduation, you should be very well aware of that, because some interviews can be very grilling on academics. Like my IIM Lucknow interview was just on academics. As soon as I entered the room for my IIM Lucknow interview, they said, let's assume that we are students and you are a lecturer, and give us a 2-minute lecture on genetics. So I was fortunate that genetics was a subject that I really liked, so I was able to give a 2-minute lecture on that. But they really grilled me on academics, and that was the complete interview. So one advice that I'd like to give to the students who are going to give CAT this year is that keep calm, like no matter what situation you're in. Like I was in a very stressful situation during my CAT exam, but I just kept calm and did whatever I'd learned during my mocks and just tried to replicate that.